Hello. This video is for my wife, so if you're not my wife, then feel free to click off. If you're somebody that's not very good at makeup, this also might be really helpful for you. Okay, I'm priming to start off with. I'm using the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is one of those primers that sits under pretty much every single foundation really, really nicely. I'm blending that in with my fingers, and I'm really trying to like press it into the skin. You might think this is an irrelevant step. My girl's a little bit older than me, so she wants a little bit of extra help in the eye department. I'm using this underneath my eyes, and if your concealer kind of settles into any fine lines, or if you get like cakey under eyes or anything like that, make sure your under eyes are hydrated because you might have really dry skin around there. Lou, listen to me, I'm begging you, use these fingers and so gently, like none of this, so gently, okay? This skin is so fragile and so thin, like please, gentle hands. I'm gonna give this a few minutes to settle in, and I'm gonna tell you what to do to your skin. So as soon as you get out the shower, you're gonna spray this on your face, shake it first, okay? You can do an X shape and then a T shape, that will cover you. Then you're gonna use this, shake it first, okay? It will go this milky color. Put it into your hands, rub your hands together, and then pat it into your face. Then you're gonna go in with this, okay? This is an eye serum. It's got cooling little gel balls. You pop it under your eyes, both sides, gently, so gently work that into your skin. And then you're gonna use the matching revitalized serum. We're gonna go in with this moisturizer, like this much, all over the face and down the neck, okay? That's your skin prep. That's what you do as soon as you get out the shower, and you let that sink in while you dry your hair a bit before you do your makeup. Okay. I am going to tan you this evening, but if when you're getting ready you feel like your face and neck is a little bit pale, little drop of this just here, use this brush and blend it all the way in. Don't forget to do back here because you'll have a line, and down your chest, okay? That will just bronze you up a little bit, and you can put this all down here. Don't drop it on the carpet, okay? Be careful. Do it in the bathroom if you must. Bit on my ears, okay. I feel like that has blended in enough, so let's get going on the makeup. Okay, right. All of the brushes you are gonna need, I'm gonna put in this pot and leave it on my dressing table. Get ready in front of my dressing table mirror, okay? Because then you'll have the light. Foundation. Use this, okay? It's gonna be really nice on your skin. What brush would I say to use with this? You can use this brush and pat it into your skin, okay? This foundation, I'll leave it on the table for you. I'm gonna be using this one because it's daytime and I don't need a full glam. And then I'm gonna tap it around my skin first with my fingers to kind of like disperse it. Make sure you get down your neck, and you always miss here. So pay extra attention here. Okay, make sure you're blending that. You see how that's a seamless line now? The color isn't like a gap. Blend it in around your hairline, onto your ears a little bit. Really tap it in. If your nose is really red, use literally a touch of this on your nose and just rub it in before you start with the foundation. Keep blending that in. You can pause me while you blend your foundation in. Take time doing this. Just really blend it in. Keep going. Even when you think it's blended, just keep tapping it into your skin. Blend it twice as much as you do for work. Now we're going to go in with this. You only need a tiny little bit of it, okay? Just under your eyes. Literally just a touch. And we're going to blend that in with fingers again, so gently. Now we're going to go in with concealer. I'm going to leave you this one. If you've got any spots like that you want to cover up, use this one because this is the same colour as your skin. But underneath your eyes, use this one because it's a little bit lighter. What you're going to do is you're going to put it about here, okay? Not right underneath your eyes because we're going to work it up, about here. Little tiny bit there, right down the middle of your nose and on the tip of your nose. You can also put a tiny bit here and a little bit here, okay? And we're not going to blend that in straight away. We're going to wait for that to go tacky. While we're waiting, bronzer and blusher, okay? I know you don't use this, but you need to. Okay, you're more tan than me, so use these colours next to the oranges, not the pinks, okay? We can tap into both of them. Tap the brush in. This is pigmented, but it's blendable, don't worry. So we're going to go right here by the ear and tap a little bit on each side to get the product onto my face. You want to blend this upwards. You don't drag the brush down, you go up. Tap that in and again up. Nothing is being dragged down, we're tapping up into the hair. Concealer, we're using this brush, okay? So for the bottom of the face, I'm going to use this one, and you're going to tap it in exactly where it is. No dragging, tap it in where it is. Round the nose, I'm using the smaller end. Tap, 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 tap. And you can bring this out onto the cheek a little bit if you want to. Tap, 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 tap. Tip of your nose, you're going to do this. Side to side. Bridge of your nose, do this. Okay, under your eyes, you can use your fingers if you want to, but if you're using the brush, just tap it in so gently. So we're going to work it into the inner corner. You have darkness right here in your eyes, so really cover that up. And then we're going to bring it down onto the cheek a little bit and also start tapping it up towards your temple. Don't put too much concealer on, because if you do, it's going to settle into fine lines. So just really tiny, tiny amount and just tap that right in. Get it right in your inner corner because of that little darkness that you've got. You can even bring the brush round like this to make sure you really get that inner corner. Don't let me lose you here. Take a little bit of the bronzer on your finger and do it right underneath your nose. Just a tiny little bit. Blend it with your finger. Then just above the top, you want to create a shadow around the outside of your nose, and then this bit here is bright. Here, you want to work that down the sides of your nose and in here as well. And then you can blend that with the bronzer brush that we used. There we go. You see how my nose is a bit more defined now and not flat? Because when you put the foundation on, it makes your face like 2D. So you need to add the dimension back into it. That's what we're doing. And then I'm just going to use that brush again and make sure everything is blended in really nicely and we've got no harsh lines on our face, okay? This blusher is the one that I'm leaving for you. Okay, we're going to do it a little bit different because we've got different face shapes. So because my face is more round and chubby, I'm putting it up here. You need to, like we usually do, cheese and put it right where your cheeks pop out. So I'm putting mine here. Yours is going to be more like here, okay? About this much on both sides. I know you think this is too much makeup, but it's not, I swear to God. And we're going to tap, 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 because we want to keep where it is. So here, you're going to be tap, 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 tap on your cheekbones. And again, we're going up, never down, because you're going to drag your face down, make yourself look old, saggy. You don't want that. Cheese and tap up, okay? So like this. I'm focusing it up here rather than on the ball of my cheek because I've already got volume here that I don't want to accentuate. But because you already have like cheekbones, you can add the volume into your actual apples of your cheek. You can add a little bit up here if you want to, a touch on your nose, a bit on your chin, and just really blend that in nicely, okay? Okay, that's looking gorgeous. Now we're going to go in with powder. We're going to use this first. We're going to set all of your face with powder. We can do all of it with this brush. So just tap in here. These are pigmented, so tap off. And we're going to go over the cream bronzer that we've already done to set it. One thing about my wife is she will go out with a full face of makeup on and come home with no makeup on. Then we're going to use this Dior blusher because this is quite similar to this. And we're going to set the blush with powder blush. This might seem excessive, but I promise you it's not, and it's going to make your makeup last. Now we're going in with powder. Listen, I know you're not going to want to do this. Here's the powder puff. You tap the powder puff in. That's probably enough. Put the powder down. Get your hand and tap off any excess until the puff looks like this. Then we're going to press that under the eyes to start with. I'm going to go back to my hand, pick up any more that I've got on there. press under the eyes. We're not dragging, we're not swiping, we're pressing, okay? Press that in. I'm going to pick up a touch more powder, just like this. Again, tap it off. That's really important, don't do that on your face. Put some on your chin, put some in the sides of your nose, pick up any excess, and we're also going to do here, okay, in between the brows. If you want, you can add a little bit along here. I'm going to take this, I'm going to be gross, just lick it a little bit. Wipe any foundation off your eyebrows. See how that's all come off my brows? Wipe it off. I'm going to tint your eyebrows tonight and fake tan you, so you should be nice and tanned with dark eyebrows. I'm just going to use this to clean off my lips. Find any sparse bits of your eyebrows. So your eyebrows finish a little bit short, so I always add a little bit onto the front to make them even. What you want is your eyebrow to be in line with your nose when you do this. That's where you want your eyebrows to come to. So I've got a little bit of like a baldy spot here. So gently fill that in and then blend it in with the other end. If you want, you can make it a little bit thicker. So I usually make your eyebrows a little bit thicker. So on you, I would like fill this gap in here where there's a bit of skin and just make them a touch thicker. Now, what's probably easiest for you is use this fine pen. So use this end with the 3 dots and just so gently flick it upwards, and just do that a few times and it will just add the hairs for you and make your life a lot easier, okay? And just literally so gently, you don't even need to be able to see very well. There we go, done. To help you even more, use this. What we're going to do is we're going to brush the eyebrows up, okay? Because that makes them just look thicker. Just brush them up. If you get any of this on your skin, or if you get any mascara on your skin, wait for it to dry. Don't try and move it when it's wet, wait for it to dry. And then use this with your nail and just pick it away. And if you have to replace the makeup, just tap it in really gently. Okay, what are we doing next? I'm gonna do my eyes really quick. I'm gonna use one of these L'Oreal shadow sticks because it's just daytime for me. I'm not actually going anywhere. And if you're not very good at makeup, these L'Oreal eyeshadow sticks literally do all the work for you. They're so good. I'm gonna rub that in with my fingers across my whole lid. You need to add something underneath to balance it out. So whatever eyeshadow you put on the top eye, pick the lightest shade and drag that underneath your eye, okay? Just really gently, and you want to do like a windscreen wiper motion under your eye to balance it out, okay? Just like that. If you're feeling super brave, take this brush with a brown eyeshadow, I'm mixing brown and black, and just drag it across your lash line so gently, like a really, really gentle touch. Just so gently, like back and forth, and that will just smoke out your lash line and make your eyelashes look a bit thicker. Mascara, I'm going to say use this one. Curl your goddamn eyelashes, okay? And blink, 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 blink. And you can wiggle the brush as you put it on, so like blink, blink, okay? Lower lashes, just a super gentle touch. If your eyelashes are feeling clumpy, use this brush and just brush them through, and it will get rid of any excess mascara so they don't feel clumpy. Lastly, lips. Don't put a brown on, don't put a pink tone. To line your lips, do this and just go a tiny little bit above your lip. I always draw you a Cupid's bow on. You don't need to do that. And then if you want, you can blend it with your fingers a tiny little. Lips, I think this would actually be fine. I'd put maybe a bit of black honey on, and then you could even add like a lip gloss on top. This is a nice one, and that's a nice shiny lip. And then lastly, if you want a little bit of sparkle, get this palette, get this one for your nose, a little bit on the tip of your nose, a little bit down the bridge of your nose, and you could add a little bit of the pinks on your cheekbones, and you just do kind of like little circles, and that will just add a little bit of like a glow, a little bit of a highlight. Oh, most important thing, I completely forgot. Setting spray, you need this. Give it a shake, hold it about this far away. I'm going to cover my eyes. You don't need to do that. So do like that. And make sure it dries. Don't let it dry on its own. Dry it quickly with your hands, like fan it into your skin. That's going to set your makeup and add like a bit of a glow back after we've added all that powder. Okay, if you want to add a little bit more glow, like here, if you can see your collarbones in the top, you can take this, go like that on your collarbones, and this is just like a nice little shimmer. Just like blend that in. Put it on your shoulders if you can see your shoulders. A little bit of bronzer on your shoulders definitely wouldn't go amiss. And that just adds like a nice little glow to the chest. Don't forget to do your eyeliner on your upper lash line and your lower lash line. And I think that's everything. So you should look like this once you're finished. Good luck. You can do this and send me a selfie once you're finished. Okay, love you. Hope you have a nice time.